Henry, let's go.
Like a cow in calf.
Henry, put those fists up. Oh,
That's it.
I don't know who you think you are. Yeah, think twice. She be gaming. It's me, I'm back. Welcome back, friend. We're going to be continuing with the main storyline today, but before we do, here are a few updates since last episode. We passed the test! Captain Bernard finally agreed to teach Henry Master Strike.
A master stroke is when you parry your opponent's blow and strike him at the same time. Attack me, and I'll show you how it's done. I'll attack slowly. You parry. Not bad.
Ugh.
After that, Henry was feeling pretty confident and decided now's as good a time as any to take out a bandit or two.
What? Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Raise it up!
Tired of life, are you?
Oh, dear God.
Once the bandits were all dead, we decided to go into the mine just to see if there was anything worthwhile in there. And man, was I so happy we did, because Henry found some awesome stuff to sell, including 5 bandit ears that he was able to take back to Captain Bernard for a reward. Even though Captain Bernard's reaction was a bit underwhelming, it was still a great triumph for Henry.
Taking care of the camp. Where's the proof? Here it is. Oh, that is a nice bit of news.
Henry got 100 groschen for having completed the quest, and 175 groschen for the 5 bandit ears. Not bad. Up next, we decided to give the tourney a try.
Entering the arena now will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla. And his adversary will be Alder Fryer, a man-at-arms from Sir Divish of Townburg's garrison. Welcome, our warriors!
Not gonna lie, this opponent was pretty good. Henry lost the first round. Was victorious in round 2.
And the second duel was won by Henry of Skalitz.
But was defeated in the end. That's alright though, because we'll be back. And it won't be so easy next time.
The third and decisive duel was won by Alder Fryer.
So, now that you're all caught up on Henry's recent adventures, let's get back to it and make our way to Uzhitz. Good morning, friend. Henry's gonna get an early start to the day. No food ready. That's okay. He's not quite hungry yet anyways. Let's just take a quick peek. Henry got some armor from those bandits that he killed for Captain Bernard. So I'm just curious if any of them have better stats than what he's wearing now. Let's see. Black and white hood. This one adds to Henry's body armor, so could put this on him. But it is damaged. But we also have this black hood that has a little bit better quality right now. So let's just put that on for now. It does add to his body armor a little bit. I repaired his leather jerkin again. So at least that looks a little bit better. We'll switch him to this for the leg plate. One thing I want to do is get him some better shoes. He has working boots on right now, but I'm sure there are some boots that are better for combat. So we'll try to get that. He does have this heavy shield now. which is nice. So let's equip that in case we come into contact with any bandits or anybody else trying to attack Henry. And he got an extra bow from the bandits. This one here, Villager's Dogwood Bow. In terms of stats, it's a little bit better than the Villager's Ash Bow. Got some arrows from them as well. We got some better hunting arrows. And one better piercing arrow. Okay. Henry is ready for his journey. So, just as a quick reminder, we're doing this one right now, Mysterious Ways. So, we found Ginger a couple episodes back, and now Henry's got to go to Uzhitz and track down that fellow with a limp. And I believe he's a bandit hiding in Uzhitz. And the marker showing that Uzhitz is actually quite a distance away. Like, it's still going. Like, we have to go all the way here. Let's see, have we discovered anywhere that we can fast travel to? Just to help us out a bit? Let's see. Ooh, yes! We discovered this inn in the glade. Okay. Let's fast travel here, and then we'll make our way from here. Alright. Okay, so here's the inn. And our marker is this way. Wonder how much trouble Henry's gonna run into on his way to Uzhitz. Feel much better now that Henry has learned the Master Strike from Captain Bernard. I feel like he's just better equipped to be able to handle some of these threats out in the wilds. And he's leveled up quite a bit. He has some extra perks in his corner. I think we should be all right. Fingers crossed. There was an accident here. A death. Let me just go check it out quickly. Okay, let's... Oh, we can open something. Venison. Okay. Where's the body? Well, didn't see a body anywhere. I've been enjoying doing some of these side quests as well. So let me know if there are any particular side quests you do enjoy that you'd like to see me do with Henry. Because I will be continuing to do side quests, but I won't be showing them all on the channel. So if there's some in particular that you want to see, just let me know. And if there's enough interest, I'm happy to bring you along for those as well. Interesting sight. Really? Where? Oh, is it a grave? I think it's a grave. We can open it? What? I bet you some bandits buried this treasure here. Oh, Henry. Today's your lucky day, my boy. Let's get out of here before those bandits come back. Or whoever hid them there comes back and sees that we took them. Oh, look at this site. Another large town. All right, let's go, Pebbles. Ooh, find out where the limping bandit lives. Okay. I like his name, the Limping Bandit. I mean, I guess he wouldn't be very hard to spot, would he? Isn't this gorgeous? So beautiful. I'm guessing we gotta just ask around? Ask around for the limping bandit. Might as well start here. See if anybody here knows where the limping bandit hides. This is the butcher, it looks like. Where is everybody? Have we just come really early? Is the butcher open? Oh yeah, he's open. Oh, hello! Alright, let's see if she knows anything about this bandit.
Greetings. What do you need?
Oh yes, we can ask!
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
That'll be Lubosh. Gallows baited
Lubosh.
ever I saw one. His place is at the end of the village next to the stream. Take him and welcome.
Take him and welcome. Alright, let's go find Lubosh. She was more than willing to help. So we gotta pass through the village, find that stream. That's where we'll find our limping man. Why is everyone gathered down there? What's going on? Let's go see. I'm nosy. Oh, I just started a quest? Find out more about Limpy Lubosh? What's this? What the heck's going on here? Why is there blood on the door?
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
Yeah, the door's covered in blood.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Oh.
Well, I'm the bailiff of
it's
Auschwitz.
related?
And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
But you have a
Really?
limping man.
They say he had a limp.
Oh, they know.
Shit.
Uh-huh. Speak.
Allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh,
Oh no! Has he been murdered?
or all that's left of him.
Oh my gosh!
Sacre. Nothing's ever easy.
Oh my gosh!
I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for
What kind of
what else there is to
barbarian
find
would
out,
do
I don't
something
know.
like that?
But look and ask all you like.
This game gives you no warning. It just gives you shock after shock after shock. Oh.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
Oh my gosh. Like I'm just like so disturbed right now. Okay. What questions can we ask? Why did he limp? Do you know about anything suspicious? Did he have any cronies? Where was he on the night Neuhof was raided? Let's start with that.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Yeah, he didn't want anybody to know anything. When was the body found?
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything.
Really?
I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Exactly! Unless they killed him first and then gutted him. But even so, if that were the case, nobody heard anything, like there wasn't a fight, a brawl. I mean, it looks like there was a struggle. There's blood all over the door. Somebody in this town knows something. Okay. Which one of you suspicious-looking villagers knows something? Let's start with you, Loomer.
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know anything about it, but ask all you want.
Noticed anything?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday.
Really?
He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to.
A man like
Take
that
to
went
the
to church?
faith all of a sudden, but I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Okay, so we gotta talk to the priest. Oh, I'm so glad we came to talk to this guy. Who was he seeing?
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village.
Okay.
He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
The tavern? Okay.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Okay. Well, he
That's all.
was helpful
you.
for sure.
Take care now.
Okay. I've questioned a few people, and they're all telling me the same thing. I wonder if we can go into his home. I mean, I don't want to go back in there, but maybe there are clues? Okay, brace yourself, friends. We're going in. Oh my god. I can only imagine the smell. What this must smell like in here. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. Head? What?
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head.
There is clues.
Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't.
That's what I thought! Didn't I say that? I thought he was killed before gutted.
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
This is so disgusting. We can read this.
An inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read.
Oh,
Looks like
no.
they wanted to give someone a warning. But who? And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Okay, we got to get Henry reading, because this could have been an important clue right here, and he can't read it. So based on the fact that this person knows how to write, it might not even be a bandit who's responsible for this. We're definitely taking a look around.
Nothing here.
What can we rob? What is there available? Might as well take some apples. Ooh, what do we have here? Mead, spirits, and wine. We'll take that too. Lockpick hell. Am I ever going to be able to pick a lock in this game? Well, don't know if there was anything important in that chest, but since we can't open it, I guess we'll never know. Alright, let's put our lock-picking frustration aside and see if we can find this priest. Oh, just checking the map, and we also have to go here to find out more about him. Alright, let's head there first. Maybe we have to go to the tavern. That could be where this marker's leading us to. We just discovered some lodgings. I'm just gonna go get Henry to get a room. So then we have a place to sleep, and I can save the game. Oh, this is also a tavern? Oh, maybe this is where we need to be.
Good afternoon.
Okay, first let's see if she can tell us anything.
I've come in the name of Sahanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
You work at the tavern. You must know something.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time. And then yesterday, he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. Never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
Okay, well, she knew nothing.
Can
so
I
let's
sleep
just get a
here?
place to sleep.
Certainly. For how long?
Let's do a few nights.
How about if I pay you for several nights?
All right. Money up front, though.
How much we talking? No.
That's a lot. I'll have to think it over.
Suit yourself.
We'll just do one night.
Just the one night?
Sure, but groschen first. These are harsh times.
2 groschen? Yeah, we'll just pay that.
Here you go.
You've got it all to yourself. No one will disturb you.
Where's the bed, my lady?
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
Okay. Thank you. I'm surprised she didn't know anything. Nobody in this tavern knows anything, so let's just find Henry's room. It's a nice looking tavern, though. I do like it. Okay, she said something about stairs. Do we go through this way? Oh, the ladder. I guess our room's up here. Yep. Okay. This is our space. Oh, not bad. We can sleep there. And we can sleep here. This is the better bed, obviously. Okay, so let's hop on Pebbles. I think... Is this the church right here? I think so. Maybe we'll find the priest in there. The priest is going to be anywhere. He's going to be in here, right? Okay, yes. I think this is him. Okay. Let's go see what he has to say. Oh, we can get work from him as well. Interesting. Okay, let's stick to the task, though.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators.
Wow.
But ask as you wish, boy.
Rude.
I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
What was he doing the night of the raid? Do you know anything?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And
Oh.
I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
Yeah, did you
There
see
are
the murder
laws
in your
of
village?
God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
There has to be an exception to this. Especially in this situation.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is one of them.
Oh my gosh. He's frustrating. We're definitely not going to choose this option. That's not Henry. We're going to do either try to make him feel guilty or try to talk some sense. Let's try to talk some sense.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church, if people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
Man!
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional.
He's taking this too serious, like his job too seriously.
Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine.
Do we have to
Maybe
pay?
we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Farewell.
Meet the parish priest in the tavern. But there was something I didn't get to ask him. I didn't get to ask him if he saw anything suspicious. Alright, well, let's go meet the priest in the tavern. I don't know how much time he's gonna need. Time is of the essence here. Is he going straight to the tavern right now? Because that would be perfect. Oh, yes, he is. Okay, good, 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 good.
One beer.
Let's see if he'll talk. Okay, let's grab a seat.
Am I invisible? Over here! A beer!
Who is being so rude like that? We'll come back to that later.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son.
Okay.
With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
We're from Skalitz. We'll tell him the truth.
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh.
We gotta earn his trust.
I'm
okay.
sorry. What about your kin?
If we have to earn his trust, we gotta be kind of vulnerable.
Satisfied?
They're dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was horrible. We're gonna have to talk, Henry. Sorry.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle.
Look at Henry. He just
I
looks
wanted
so
to try and help
defeated
my parents, but there was nothing
every
I could
time
do.
he talks about his parents.
Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They
Sit up,
almost killed
Henry.
me.
It's okay.
They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of
gonna
the
get you
church
through
in
this.
Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they
My poor
goodness.
child. May God grant them eternal rest.
Who's this woman
And
that
how
just
did you
sat
come
with
to get
us?
this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanush to send that old grouch Bernard.
He is a grouch. Do you think I'm not? No, we'll say this.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led
good
here
choice.
to Uzhitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that.
Oh, did Captain
Now the
Bernard
most
use
important
torture?
thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things.
As you wish.
But I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
Have a beer.
No, we're gonna tell them the truth.
Yeah.
The time they weren't exaggerating. It's not. Yeah, they were not.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people.
It was
I'm sure they would
disgusting.
have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful.
Will you help us now?
Here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop
This
believing
isn't
in the
a
church
regular
because their
situation.
confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
He's willing to let towns burn?
Satisfied?
Ugh. Then I've reached a dead end, or you're making excuses. Do we push a little bit? Or do we stay a little bit more, I don't know, less aggressive with it? Because he's obviously a man of faith. And so to him, he's not really making excuses. He truly believes what he's saying. We'll stay a little less aggressive.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
Okay,
Look,
here we go. Oh, that was a good choice, maybe?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Okay.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Uzhitz isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices.
Okay.
And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Wow. Okay.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
Okay,
What's
good for
so
you.
amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too?
What's happening
With
right
such
now?
money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs. While Jesus Christ
Is he
walked
giving a sermon
barefoot
right now? Is that
and
what he's
had
doing?
no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Okay.
Well,
that was...
Jan Hus' character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
That was something.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasa Monastery.
He's really passionate. Okay, what are our choices here? I mean, do we have to keep talking to him about this? I really just want to get to the point. Okay, what are folks saying about it?
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe?
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticizes the Pope for debauchery?
Are we drunk?
No, I don't.
Is Henry drunk? Why is he stumbling on his words? Okay, enough about preaching.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. It's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
We're drunk.
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Fine.
That sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Okay, we've reached a new level in drinking. Oh, is this a cutscene? Oh, yes, it is. I just thought this was important for Henry to get on the priest's good side. You gotta play the game a little bit, you know? Henry, don't get too drunk. You need to be able to keep your wits about you. Oh, now we're playing some games? Gambling a little bit? What kind of priest is this? What? I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. Henry is reverting to his old tavern ways. Oh no, we're completely plastered. What?
Bailiff, come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk. Curfew is long.
Look at us! Look at Henry on the ground!
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Us too? Oh no. Are we in trouble now? Jeez!
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
No, we're not. We're not fighting. No! Ah. Help Godwin? We actually have to do this? Trophy earned. Sinner. Oh no. I don't think we should be doing this.
I'm over here.
Oh man.
Because I'm a man of God, I won't kick your arse.
I don't really want to fight. Oh God. I don't want to, but I think I have no idea. And we're drunk.
You're dead.
Oh man. Like, do I even have a choice not to do this? This is the bailiff.
liver.
Ow! Ow!
We're gonna get kicked out of the city for sure. Climb the bell tower?
So, my dear, wouldn't you like to have a little ring on the bell?
What?
No sooner said than done.
What's going on?
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
What?
That nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like.
Oh my god. Look how drunk we are.
What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
This is not how things were supposed to go.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says?
No, we can't.
Wench.
Oh my gosh, this is so stupid. This is so stupid.
This is wonderful.
Oh my gosh, who's that?
Ah, bloody oath.
I can't believe this is their priest.
And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Oh!
Come here.
Oh no! So I can't show this part. If you've played this game, then you know why. And if you haven't, well, just believe me when I tell you that Henry had a very, very good night. What in the world just happened? And is he still drunk? What am I even supposed to do right now? Is that the priest pretending to be a goat? Oh my god, we had to do all that to earn the priest's trust?
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Oh, you see Henry's face right there. Wow. We had to go to some extent to earn the priest's trust, didn't we?
Godwin, you beast. Get up. Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards.
Oh, fucking hell.
Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you?
What? He doesn't remember us. Great.
Henry.
Okay.
My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's
What do you
some
mean?
water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh my gosh.
Step on in my head.
I can't believe we beat up the bailiff.
My poor suffering stomach. What was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something.
Yeah, what was she talking about? I didn't get
What
that,
have I
what she
forgotten?
meant.
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it?
Mass!
Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
Us?
You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
Yeah, no,
You
we're out.
can. You can do the sermon for me.
No.
What? So,
That's
first
a no.
I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night.
And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit?
Yeah.
Do you want them to burn us at the stake? No.
Why would they listen to anything Henry has to say?
Suppose it's Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there.
Oh, no. This is a horrible idea.
Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters.
But that's not our problem.
Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
Ugh.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not.
Yep.
Perfect plan.
Yeah, he is, Henry.
Flawless.
I don't know how you're just realizing this now.
How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Oh, man. Ugh. Okay. Okay, what are our choices here? The confessional seal isn't sacred anymore. We'll never get away with it. All right, but I can't guarantee the results. Sorry, but I'm not doing it. We need that info. What if we say we'll never get away with it?
We'll never get away with it.
Not if you make a hash of it.
There's no point in insulting him. The confessional seal was never sacred to begin with, so we're not going to go with that. We'll just say all right, whatever.
Well, all right. Well, I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that.
I don't remember it.
No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
Give the sermon in the church instead of Father Godwin. Okay. I hope I don't have to choose the dialogue, because I wasn't really listening to all of his gibberish yesterday. Oh boy. Where's Pebbles? There's Pebbles. I just saw Pebbles. Pebbles is safe and sound. They like stories of like fornication, I think I remember him saying. But that's about it. Oh gosh. I'm just telling you right now, if I have to pick the story myself, odds are this is not going to go well, friend. Okay, so just heads up.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Oh my gosh. They look at these fools. Look at these two fools.
Animals, I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
Oh my gosh. This is going to be hopeless.
In nomine Patris.
I think Henry's still drunk.
Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
The priest is definitely still drunk. That's for sure.
Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas.
Oh. Is that the priest? That's so nasty.
Hac facite in meam commemorationem.
Oh gosh. No, put that down. You've had enough to drink already. Oh, that's the girl from last night.
Brothers and sisters.
Oh,
You
Theresa better not find out about any of this.
Of meeting Henry from Skalitz,
Oh,
who is
gosh,
here at the
here we go.
behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof.
Ugh.
You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University.
No, we didn't.
Preaching.
Lies.
I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry,
Oh, no.
you may begin.
Is Henry basically naked as well? Where are our clothes? Oh my gosh, here we go. Okay. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Okay, he said to keep it simple. Let's start modest.
Brothers and sisters in Christ.
Oh no.
I would like to talk to you about our Holy Mother Church.
I should have
and
done
what
confidently.
iniquities it's declining into.
Boy, has a cheek.
Oh! Reputation gained? Oh my god. God stands at the head of the church. We are oh my god. Who is the ruler of the world? Ah! I don't know what to choose.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation.
That doesn't
which the
sound
prelates
right.
do not care to hear.
He's right.
Oh. What? Okay. Continue harshly, modestly. Let's do harshly. Oh,
it is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, cumens, hunger, and chaos.
Oh.
The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop.
What kind of sermon
Just
is
like
this
the flock
that
of
these people
ravens
enjoy?
That has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder?
Oh yes, I
Pay,
remember the
and you will
priest
have
saying
absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
Oh my god, this is actually going well? Okay, talk about the sin of fornication.
And what
That's the one thing I did remember.
They live with harlots and keep concubines? Even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant
I
of
wonder
the
if
church?
we're actually going to succeed
Who
at
can turn his face
this.
to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Oh my gosh, okay, continue worldly. Okay, fine.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself...
Oh my gosh, reputation gained!
Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and guard their mistresses
we're
in
actually
expensive
succeeding
furs,
at this, friend.
while
I have
Christ,
no idea.
the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
Oh my,
We're
this is going
fortunate
so
to have
well!
our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
Yes. Praise Godwin. Criticize the plates, but stand up for Godwin. Yes.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Yeah, this is the nonsense he was saying, that he's like on the same level of the people.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
Oh my gosh, how did this go? Did we pass? How did this go? Everyone's staring at Henry. His face!
The lad spoke well.
Oh!
Considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that huss.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
Oh my gosh,
Suppose
this
I'll ever get
actually...
to Prague, and he told it nicely.
We pulled this off, friend. Are you kidding? We really pulled this off.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side.
You
I
better
almost didn't make it.
hold up to your end of the bargain now.
I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Yeah.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So,
Is he gonna? He better
what
tell
did
us
Limpy
everything
Lubosh
we
tell
want to
you?
know.
Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Okay,
Don't
what
let
did
me
he
down
tell
after
you?
all I've been through. For you?
Well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened.
Okay.
And his conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked.
Get to the point.
They'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first, they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed.
Oh,
And neither he
okay.
nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that.
That's
So
the
they
argument
fell out
that
from
was
the gang
happening.
and fled.
Fell out.
Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubosh kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubosh killed the murderer and he's dead
Okay.
too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames.
Okay.
Talked about
Hand them
some
over.
fella called Riki from Ledechko.
From Ledechko.
Pius, Timmy.
Pious.
Okay.
That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest.
Heck no!
And anyhow, with your
No, he
skills,
would
you ought
not.
to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try.
So we have an
Although I'm not
ally
sure
in
I'd
this
survive
priest
another
now?
night of your debauchery.
And if
I know,
anyone
this
should
priest is
ask,
crazy.
You heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't
What
doubt
a
it.
crook! Oh man. Thank goodness he told us everything, because if we didn't get any information after all that... Quest completed, Mysterious Ways! Excellent. Okay. Well, what's next? We have to track down Riki now. Here's our next quest, On the Scent. One of the members of the Neuhof gang, a fellow who goes by the moniker of Riki, should be somewhere in the vicinity of Ledechko. Unfortunately, that's all about I could find out so far. I expect it shouldn't be too hard to, well, catch scent of this Riki, though I don't expect it will be a pleasant encounter. So we should be ready for a fight? So we gotta track down this Riki. I also remember we have this quest here as well that takes place in Uzhitz, where we are now. Mightier than the Sword. This is the quest where Henry's supposed to learn how to read. So before we leave Uzhitz, we're gonna go right now and try to find this scribe, and maybe Henry can get this started. First of all, before we go see the scribe, can we please put some clothes on Henry? I forgot he's naked. So ridiculous. Let's get some clothes on this man. And maybe if we can get Henry to learn how to read a little bit while we're here, I wonder if we can go back to the limping man's house and try to read what was written on the door. Or on the wall, I mean. Might be able to read that. Alright, let's go check out this scribe. Is he in here? Must be. Look at all these books. Oh, we got some other people in here too. Okay, here we go. Oh, where's he going? Oh, no. Where's he going?
Good day to you.
Yes, we want to learn how to read.
I'd like to learn to read.
You?
Yes, us.
You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk.
What does that have
But
to do
why
with
not?
anything?
I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all
Thank
that easy.
you.
You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
How much groschen? Can we get started now?
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces.
A couple of days?
If indeed, time is of the essence.
50 groschen? That's fine.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start.
How many days exactly?
No. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here.
I'm really worried that Theresa's going to get word of what happened here in Uzhitz. And this is going to cause some friction between Henry's courtship with her. Hopefully that is not the case.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on.
He's sleeping? How long has it been?
So, let's see you read a bit.
Okay, objective starter. We got to read
There's a book
the
here
book.
on the table. Try to read it.
Okay.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Okay. Let me read this. Reading. Being able to read was a very rare skill in the Middle Ages, and a common blacksmith's son certainly wouldn't have been literate. To understand written text, you will have to find someone who can teach you to read. And that's exactly what Henry did. After 2 lessons with the scribe told Henry that he had taught Henry everything he could, and he was good to go. So Henry can read now, friend. Very exciting. All right. Very exciting. So now, I want to see if we can go back to that house. Maybe Henry can now read what was written on that wall in the limping man's house. Brace yourself, friends. We are going back in. Oh, the body's been removed. Okay, can we read this now? We can't read it? Oh, man. I thought it was going to be a clue or something, but he still can't read it. I guess it's too late. Dang it. Oh well, it was worth a try, I guess. So we will be continuing that storyline. But right now, we're going to return to Rattay, and I think we're going to go pay Theresa a little visit. Because I want to see what's next in the courtship quest. And I don't want Henry waiting too long before he goes back to see Theresa, because she might actually start to get upset. Henry has returned to Rattay. We did fast travel. Fast travel this time. I won't fast travel every time, because I do want to explore sometimes, and I know that there's a lot that can be discovered through actually traveling. But I just wanted to get back to Rattay. It's been quite the journey. Now, it is evening time. He won't be able to court Theresa right now, and he's probably pretty smelly from his long journey, so he's just going to wash up.
Hey, lad. Doesn't want to lose wager on the Rattay tourney.
And he's going to turn in for the night. He's going to get some rest, and he'll talk to Theresa in the morning. All right. She's awake. Okay. It's perfect timing. I think it's about 10 a.m. Oh, he's hungry. Let's just get him a little bit of food. Okay. He's good. Everything's good now. Let's go, Henry. You got this.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Hello to you too, Theresa. Oh, we can update her about the water carrying? Maybe let's just do that, you know, like, because he's a little nervous. Let's get his nerves out. Let's talk about the water carrying, and then he'll ask her out.
How did things work out with the job I arranged?
It's a pity you only managed to get one of them a job.
Ugh.
The whole business wasn't worth a damn, and I'm sorry I got involved in it at all.
Antonia got the job, but Vincent... I knew there was something troubling him.
What happened to him?
He ran away without saying a word to anyone.
Oh, no.
Something's happened to him for sure. It's a shame. A nice, quiet boy like that.
That's our fault. Can't you tell us anything else about Vincent? Maybe we can fix it. Maybe we can make it right?
What happened to Vincent?
He hanged himself, and no one knows why.
Oh, no.
Kind, quiet boy he was. Always willing to lend a helping hand.
Oh, shoot.
Now they won't even let him be buried in the church cemetery. He doesn't deserve that.
No one deserves that.
I didn't realize it was going to be
Murderers and criminals.
that bad.
Runt. May his soul burn in hell, and his bones be scattered by dogs.
Can't let it lie for a moment, can you? thinking only of your own vengeance.
Oh
while
my
your neighbors
gosh.
are dying around
This is not
you.
this is not going well. Oh no. Now we gotta ask her if she wants to go eat? Oh god. Okay, let's see.
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
I can't now.
Oh.
Come back in the evening, will you?
In the evening? I wonder if it's because she's upset. Alright, we'll come back in the evening then. In the meantime, I'll take Henry to see Captain Bernard and we'll do some more training while we wait for Theresa. It's around evening time. So we're coming back here to see if Theresa is up for some dinner. Little dinner date with Henry. Let's see. Hopefully she's not too upset and this goes well.
Look at the state you're in.
Oh my gosh, I guess we look horrible. Well, let's see.
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
That sounds wonderful.
Yes.
Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening.
Then that's where we're gonna head, my lady.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
I mean, yeah, why not? She wants to go experience the tavern. We'll take her to the tavern. Hopefully Henry protects her and keeps her safe.
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will. I promise.
Let's be going then.
Theresa's obviously the type that likes to have some fun, so let the girl live a little. Okay. I guess we're walking to the tavern with her. It's gonna be a long walk.
Go to taverns a lot, do you?
Nah.
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true.
I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
A what?
Naturally.
What have you heard,
The
Theresa?
taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You
Oh my
lout.
gosh,
You don't
Henry.
need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking.
Okay, good
I
save,
don't go
good
picking
save.
up women in taverns.
No.
I prefer a different sort.
What
Yeah.
sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Uh-huh. Or maybe
Come
the
on,
sort in Uzhitz.
So, here we are.
Ooh, cutscene.
Shall we order something?
Yes,
He really does look horrible, doesn't he?
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
What did they order?
Is it all right?
Look at Theresa, she's cute.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
She's gonna ask him to dance, isn't she?
What? What are you doing?
Oh my
no,
gosh,
no,
I love Theresa.
But really?
Yes, yes. Oh, come on.
Come on,
be
Henry.
brave.
No, I've never.
Hand on my hip.
Shake
I
a
don't
leg.
even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
Nobody else is even dancing.
You're doing just fine.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
All right.
it's fine.
Why are they so cute together, though?
Oh, very nice.
Oh my god, people are clapping around them. Oh
Not
no.
so bad. You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
About a dance with
Excuse you?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
You better back up.
Oh, come on.
Who
It's a
is
crime
this?
to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him.
Okay, okay.
You
Henry,
got
let's
tits
go.
like a cow in calf.
Henry, put those fists up. Oh,
That's it.
What?
I like a woman to fight before I fuck
are you
her.
Henry? Do something. Thank you.
You'll pay for that, boy.
Will we? Okay. Mm-hmm. Where is he? Uh-huh. Yeah. Don't you touch her. You better not touch her again. You hear me? I don't know who you think you are. Yeah. Think twice. Think again. Crazy.
My hero.
That's right, Henry. I got you.
Does
Don't
it
even worry
hurt?
about it, Henry.
You should worry about the other fella.
I will never make you
I'm
look
fine.
bad in front
Ow!
of Theresa.
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
Mm-hmm. And he'll remember that, too.
That tickles.
Baby.
Aww. That's right. Nobody touches Henry's woman.
So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Okay.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
No, we're walking
I'll
you for
manage
sure.
those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
There's obviously crazies around.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting.
Ooh, are they gonna have a first kiss? Henry, you let her be the one to initiate? Theresa's got some guts. Oh. Yeah, Henry. Well, I am so thankful that went well. I was worried there for a minute when Theresa was getting upset with Henry, but no, they had a great time. Theresa's definitely a little daredevil, so Henry's going to have to step up his game. He's a little too timid. We got a lot accomplished with Henry this episode. I hope you had a good time. If you did, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up for me to let me know. And if it's your first time here and you did have a good time, maybe you'll consider subscribing so you can join us again. Like always, thank you for spending this time with me, friend, and I will see you in the next video.